guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, as always, I do my second job. I don't know what I do for now. And I say, let me sit down and go on one little story time. Well, this story time is about basically when you're pregnant and at the time of your delivery and your prenatal care, the difference of America versus Jamaica. I love my country dearly. Not to bash Jamaica, but for me, from my experience, having my first daughter back home, I see a total different treatment that I got there versus to when I came to America and gave birth to my two last kids. So guys, I have 4 children. 2 was born in Jamaica, 2 here, the last 2 here. So the first one that was born there, guys, if I would try to remember the process of having my first kid, I would never ever get pregnant again. So anyways, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. I can remember it like it happened yesterday, and my first daughter is 31 years old. So this I'm talking about is 31 years ago. Now guys, I went through my pregnancy there. A normal, healthy pregnancy. It was my first kid, of course. I was very inexperienced. Never knew what to expect. Because, guys, my mom died when I was younger. And I didn't know nothing about having kids, giving birth, or anything like that. So anyways, the little I know is what, like, I watch TV or I read a book, or maybe an older person that's had kids already would kind of tell me what to expect. Anyways guys, the pregnancy was okay. I went to my what we call in Jamaica clinic. I went to the clinic for my full 9 months. Now it's time for me to go into labor. So as I can remember, guys, when I started my labor process, it was like on a Wednesday. And I know that I had dinner. I had a big appetite, the biggest appetite I ever had in my life. And then after I ate my dinner, I started seeing like weird stuff, you know, happening down there. So I say, okay. I took my shower and I went up to the hospital. Guys, in Jamaica, unless you have money and you're going to one of those private hospitals, your spouse is not allowed to come inside of the hospital with you to even be with you. So anyway, he took me up to the hospital in all that pain I'm in, and they would not even let him in through the door. We had to say our goodbyes and he had to go back home. Anyways, guys, when he went back home and I went inside, the nurse told me that I should go take a shower. This was nighttime now, guys, like about maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And I told her, I said, I just took a shower. By this, guys, I'm in a lot of pain. She said, go take a shower. She was being very rough with me. And I said, okay. And guys, I went into the bathroom and back up, guys. They didn't even check me to see like how far in labor I am, if I'm dilated or anything like that. She just said to me, go take a shower. So in all the pain I'm undergoing, guys, I went into the bathroom and I started to do the best I can taking a shower. By this, I was so sad and lonely because my baby dad, he left. He had to leave. He could not come inside. So I did the best I can. I showered. I came back out of the room. I guess that's when now they put us on a bench to sit with other baby moms, other pregnant moms, waiting for our turn to be checked. When they finally checked, I even forgot how much centimeters they say I was. Honestly, guys, I don't even know if they told me how much centimeters I was. I don't think so. She just told me like I should take off my underwear and just stay in my nightie, whatever we call it in those days. Anyways, that's what I did. And guys, I was in labor the whole night. I can remember I was in labor for about 17 hours. Pain, 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 guys. Nobody to help you. I couldn't afford to go in a private hospital. So this birth was without epidural, without any pain meds, nothing, guys. I was just in labor. Pain, 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 guys. I couldn't stand it anymore. And I remember nobody's coming to check upon you at all. They give you a waiting area, a waiting area where I could wait while I'm in labor. You can lay down if you want, you can sit if you want, whatever you wanted to do. And guys, I remember I'm there and I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. This was like about 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning now, guys. That time I'm going through the pain the whole night. Not even crying, like bawling my eyes out, guys, because I couldn't stand the pain no more. Nobody's there to comfort you. Nobody to rub your belly, rub your back, nothing. You were just going through it, guys, just you and God. Anyways, I remember at one point during my labor, I felt like I had to go to the bathroom. By this, guys, there's nobody to tell me, oh, you cannot go sit on the toilet when you feel like that. And guys, I remember I got up, I went into that restroom, I sat on the toilet, guys, and I was there straining myself, thinking I have to do like a number 2. But guys, it wasn't that. It was the baby trying to make its way down. And I remember, guys, I started screaming when I realized, and then I realized it's like I'm about to give birth to the baby. So I rocked myself out of the bathroom in my pain, guys, and I tried to find like a nurse. And I found a nurse and I told her what is happening. Like I said, I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. She was being rough with me, said, why would you go sit on the toilet? I said, because nobody told me, this is my first baby. She said, well, get in that room, and go lay on the bed. She wasn't helping me on nothing, guys. And mind you, I wasn't like a teenager. And even if I was a teenager, they have no right at all, guys, to treat people like this when you're already in distress with all this pain. And guys, I went in the room, I lay on the bed, and I was there just bawling, guys, bawling, and trying to do the best I can to tolerate the pain. Guys, I remember like there was a nurse passing by and she looked in the room and she saw me laying on the bed. And I guess she noticed like the baby was right there, or the baby's coming. And she called another nurse. This nurse, guys, was very, very mean. Not the first one that saw me. Well, the first one that saw me was mean. But no, I'm not talking about the one that called her. The one that called her to come was okay. Say, like telling her, go in that room. I think she's about to have the baby. Guys, by this, I'm in so much pain. I even forgot I should have taken out like the baby's receiving blanket and like we call it shimmies, the baby's little top, and like a diaper to put like in the little bassinet. I forgot about that because, guys, I'm not worried about that. I'm in so much pain from the previous night, guys. So now it's like maybe 5 o'clock in the morning by this now. And she came in the room and she saw me. This is the mean nurse now, guys, the one that said me, say, go shower. Anyway, When she came in, she said, where's the baby's clothes? Where's the baby shimmies and diaper and the receiving blanket? I said, they're in the bag. She said, you need to get off that bed and take it out of the bag and put it on the bassinet. Guys, I'm short. I'm a short person. And that bed that they were going to deliver on was a high bed. There's no step stool for me to even step down on it to go take the baby stuff from the bag. And guys, I remember her standing there by the door watching me. And I was trying to come down. She wasn't even helping me to get down off the bed. Guys, I jumped down from the bed to the floor in pain. And I got my baby stuff. I put it in the bassinet because I'm trying to be obedient now, guys. Because I didn't want her to continue treating me bad. Guys, I struggled my way up back on the bed and she wouldn't even touch me to help me to go on the bed. I did what she told me. I climbed back up as best as I could and as fast as I could because I could feel the baby coming, guys. When I went back up on the bed now, I guess she started telling me now, oh, it's time to push. Guys, it was one of the hardest deliveries because, guys, that's the only natural birth I had. The other 3 is C-sections. The lady never even assist me to say, do this, do that, do that. Guys, imagine it's my first baby. My first baby. I wasn't like 15, 14, 16. I was in my 20s and this lady was treating me like that. Anyway, God helped me and I did what I was supposed to do. And the baby was taking a long time to come out, guys. A very, very long time. Because one, I didn't understand the process of what I should be doing. She wasn't helping me. It was at one point, guys, where when I started having excruciating pain, guys, that I could not even handle. I remember me starting to pray, God, please, it doesn't matter what happened to the baby. I just want it out. God, I can't do this no more. And I was crying, 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 crying. And I did the best I can, guys. And this lady, she was so mean the whole time I was in labor. And guys, to tell you the truth, when the baby finally came out, because I was so happy and excited that the baby was out and this pain was over, guys, I found myself telling the same wicked mean nurse, I love her. I said, thank you, I love you, I love you. I didn't even know what I was telling her thank you for, guys, because all I got from her was straight wickedness and meanness, guys. She had no good nothing about her for me to remember, but I was so happy and excited that I gave birth to my baby safely, and the baby was fine and I was fine. And I told this wicked nurse, I love you, guys, and she was just standing there like. Anyway, guys, the moral of the story is I had a rough delivery. 17 and a half hours in labor. But when my baby came out, guys, she was the most beautiful baby I have ever seen. So all the pain and suffering I went through. The moral of the story is, guys, some of us from my country, which is Jamaica, we don't know how to be nice to people. We don't know how to be affectionate, guys. Not all of us, some of us. Because, guys, as I was saying, I remember how me get up and I tell this wicked lady what was so cruel to me my whole time in a labor, guys. I tell her I love her because I was so happy with me giving birth to the baby and everything was okay. And, guys, just the difference, the second kid was, me and her, we were both in danger when I was pregnant with her. So that one wasn't that bad, guys, because that I had to do the emergency C-section. If you go back and look it back in one of my video, them you know, we see or me tell you know, oh, me and that baby almost died. So that one wasn't bad because that one they put me to sleep and take the baby. But the first one was I went to hell and back with this nurse. Guys, I don't know how they treat people like that and then them lay down and sleep at night. I could never. Especially pregnant people, guys. Anyways, after those 2 kids, guys, me migrate to America and me have 2 babies were born here. A C-section, but guys, the way those doctors and nurses treat you here, where I had these 2 kids in America, guys, it would have make you want go back and have 50 more pitney if you could. The way you get the top of the notch treatment from them, guys. Them put themselves in your place, then treat you nice, them get you comfortable, them make you feel secure and safe. Them assure you that everything is gonna be okay, and they help you guys in the birthing process. I mean, a C-section me get, so I never get the opportunity for really have the kind of experience I get at Jamaica. And even if I was gonna have a vaginal delivery, guys, I know I was gonna have an excellent one because, guys, the treatment when me get from them the 2 times when I have my babies here was top of the notch, guys. But I don't know if they still like that at that hospital in Jamaica. I won't even call the name of the hospital, but I hope not, because looking back now, guys, that was horrible. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that was treated that way. I'm sure, positively sure, guys. But someone know, you don't need to repent, apologize, and try do good if you don't start do good already, okay? Because that was not nice. So anyways, guys, that was my little story time for today. It's not a lot, but it was just to show you the difference of having your babies back in Jamaica in the public hospital and coming here to America in the public hospital too, guys. The complete difference of your treatment versus when I was back home. I hope you all enjoyed my little story time. If you want to see more, comment in my comment section and let me know if you're interested, and we will come up with another one for you guys, because there's many more story times where this one is coming from. So guys, as always, you know, say I love you, be safe and be blessed.